How you doing, folks? I'm Trenius Henderson. You're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. We're on the 1 month show love challenge, so it's very, very important that you get out here and you start showing love to people. Random acts of kindness is what gets you to opportunities. It what makes big breaks. You know, creates new friendships, new relationships. You have to be a people's person. Some of us are introverted, like me. I'm an introvert. You know, I love to just chill in the house sometime and have me time. You know, I like my own space. A lot of people say, Tren, you're a Sagittarius. You're supposed to always be an extrovert. So I heard that from time to time. I'm like, you know what? I should just go out and try to do some extroverted things. And so I got used to it as time went by. You know, and then I found out that I was an introvert, extrovert, because I became a person who was always around people after a while. So I'm both. And you probably are both too, you just don't know it. But one thing I want you to know is that you can definitely see signs for whatever it is that you desire to manifest. They're all around in the universe. Life isn't just some place that just exists where things don't happen for you. That's the key. That's the mystery. That's the secret key. Life is always happening for you. Every moment that you're experiencing is a setup for the future that you're about to enter. Like what you're doing today, you're probably doing it in preparation for tomorrow. What you're doing at work while you're working is to make your paycheck for tomorrow. Dang, boy, I can't wait till tomorrow I get paid. Whew, I can't wait to get that money. I mean, that's probably how you feel. But that's what's going on in life. And there are signs that you can see in nature, everyday life. It's just a matter of being aware. You just have to be aware of what's going on around you and your surroundings. Like, I see so many people sometimes, they're just walking, you know, they could be walking along the sidewalk and they're just looking at their phone like the whole time, like, and then you could say, hey, and they might not even still hear you, and they're just so into their phones. Or, you know, like people texting and driving and stuff, and they have a big accident. Duh, because you're texting and driving, so you're paying more attention to your cell phone. I know we all do it, even I'm guilty. But the point I'm trying to make is awareness is key. Consciousness is key in order to see signs for what you desire to manifest. You know, it's just like Noah in the Bible. I like to refer to scriptures because I grew up in the church and I was raised on the principles of the Bible. Noah's Ark, you remember the story? Noah was a guy who had all these animals on a boat, right? Because he heard in his imagination, I don't know, just like I'm talking out of my head right now, and I'm telling you stuff for you to believe, but a lot of you might not believe it. Or just like the people in Noah's neighborhood where he stayed at, they thought it was crazy when they found out he was building a boat with all the animals on it, right? Okay, he said, you know, I'm gonna build this boat, this huge boat, because I'm gonna put all the animals on it because God in my head told me that there's gonna be a big storm and it's gonna wash out all the whole world. People was like, huh? What? So he did it. And he gathered all the animals that he could find and he put them on a boat. And then the flood actually really came. And Noah ended up saving all the animals so that they can go out and, you know, migrate or whatever you want to call it with other animals and continue to, you know, start to keep the animal kingdom rolling, so to speak. So once the floods had receded, though, these animals are on a boat. Once the floods had receded, Noah saw a dove. And I think he was like, hold on. No. It was actually his dove on the boat, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Bible stories, they're so descriptive to the point you can't even remember all the scriptures. So I think the dove flew out, found land, and came back with a leaf. Sounds like he raised doves or pigeons or something like that. But anyway, it came back with a leaf and it gave him a sign. Or better yet, this dove could have been a dove that was just somewhere far off and just came and gave him a leaf. And then he was like, hold on, all this water, it gotta be some land somewhere. This bird came back with a leaf. So I said that little story to tell you this. Signs are all around, just like Noah got a sign from a dove bringing him back a leaf to show him and signify to him that land was nearby. And so he could dock the boat. It's all around, all times. You just have to be aware of what's going on in your surroundings. Like any random act could happen. Like anything could happen in your everyday reality. And you don't even take it seriously because like you don't see life like that. Like you might feel like, I don't see life like this. You know, I don't want to think too much, but you have to in order to get from point A to point B. When you're at your job, you have to work good. You have to be an efficient worker in order to get promoted. They have to see that you're handling this job well, and so they're going to promote you to a better position and making more money. So it takes having awareness and consciousness of all your surroundings everywhere you go all the time. And like I said earlier before in the video, that's how you meet new people. That's how you get to go new places and see smiling faces, people with bracelets. But it's very, very important, guys. Like I said, signs are everywhere and anybody could see them. You know, it's just like blinking lights on a car. You know, this means hazard. So don't get close to this car because it has its hazard lights on. Go around it. Signs. Before you get to the stop sign, you see street signs. Signs telling you and signifying you the street names. That's the same way life works. Just life, everyday life, and events that come into your reality. You know, all these events mean something. You just have to have the eye to really see what's going on. Keep your eyes open and stay off those cell phones, guys. I'm Trenius. This is the infamous Living Realm Network.